All right, I want to read you guys something. It was a guy, by the way, welcome to the after show. This was a guy who in 2012 predicted that Drake Maye was going to be a stud.
2012. I think I heard this.
Just in 2012, Drake Maye, just so you know, was 9 years old. And this dude on the record has a tweet from August 25th of 2012 when Drake Maye was 9 years old. Holy crap, Drake Maye is the best athlete I've ever seen. Playing up a league and still the best in the league.
That's what's up.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
So he came from a family of brothers and stuff, and they were all athletes. One of his brothers was really good of a college basketball player. Mm-hmm. Apparently Drake Maye was a really good basketball player too. But this was in football, and it was, you know how like sometimes, you know, they have like, okay, right now my son is playing hockey, and they have like, you wait. Then they have like, you know, 9 and 10-year-olds and 11 and 12. So he was playing up. He was playing up with the 11 and 12-year-olds as a 9-year-old, which is at that age, that's huge. You had a 12-year-old versus a 9-year-old. Yeah, that's almost like a man versus a boy. But Drake Maye was killing it against all these 12-year-olds. And Justin Farkas, at Farkasaurus on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Predicted it.
Man.
He said, I remember Drake being at least a foot shorter than everyone else out there. He definitely did not have the same growth spurt yet that all of his brothers had in their early teens. If you just looked at him size-wise compared to everyone else, you would have expected him to get tossed around, but he was actually the one tossing people around, knocking them over, running circles around them.
That's one of the key ways of knowing, not just in sports, but in general, if someone's gifted at something, they just make it look easy.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It just looks easy. I don't care what age, and you're like, okay, that one. But the funny thing, the reason why I'm over here laughing is because most parents always think that their child is the one, and they're the next big thing. And you even sounded like, you're like, wait a minute, Jackson's playing with older kids. He might be the one.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple times that he's played with like a team like level up, and he's in there with them. But I mean, I also, you know, people will be like, do you think that and I said, listen, I know nothing about hockey. And I'm literally just staring at him. And there's another kid on his team that scores. If they score 10 goals, he has 8 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool. Like now what's cool, because you would always hear these stories about athletes, like when we were younger, of how they were as kids. And it was almost like urban legends. It was like, he scored 95 points in a basketball game in high school or whatever. But we didn't really have the evidence. You were just like, all right, if you say so, I believe it. Now, I have an app where I can go into any hockey rink in America at any time of the day and see what's going on, either live or video on demand. And everyone's doing that now. They're filming video. Like I remember Tom Brady telling a story about his dad filming him during games. And he goes, my dad was the worst because I would just be like, you know, video me so we could send stuff to scouts and everything. He said, but he would get so excited that he would do the thing where he'd be videoing him and then the play would be happening and the father would keep the camera on Brady and be like, oh. So it would be like a bouncy up and down thing on Brady. And he was like, he wouldn't like film the 60-yard pass. Touchdown pass or whatever, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. With all this stuff, it's getting the technology is just getting more advanced. So we're going to be able to see these guys now as kids, all the amazing stuff that they did.
I just got a quick question. Coming up, did you guys play sports? And if you did, at any point did you feel like, yo, I might have a future in this sport?
Absolutely not.
What'd you play?
I played sports. I played softball and. Well, I did cheerleading too, but in dance.
Yeah.
Never once did I think I ever had a shot at either one. And I was pretty good at softball too. I was the league MVP my senior year.
I respect that because I know so many dudes that were like, yeah, you know, I played baseball and, you know, I had a chance. And I'm like, yeah, all right. Why didn't you make it?
I feel like most dudes, when they're at that age, they believe that they're going somewhere with it. And I'm just, it's amazing to hear that you was like, nah.
Me neither.
Pebbles, really?
I did it for fun. I did cross country, track, field hockey.
Oh, damn.
Cheerleading, and softball.
And never once you said, maybe
No, I did sports, honestly, for like, with my friends, because it was fun.
Oh, you're different.
Like, I never took it seriously. I was like...
I needed sports.
Yeah.
I needed sports. It would have kept me out of a lot of trouble. But I was basically a
You
juvenile
weren't the
delinquent.
jock.
No, well, you know what it is? I blame my parents because no, they would put me in like Little League, right? And I would be like, I don't really want to do this. And what you're supposed to say is, too bad, you signed up, you're going to finish it. They'd be like, all right, if you don't want to do it, fine. Easier for me. Now I don't have to drive you to the freaking practices and games.
Both of your parents or your mother?
Basically both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, because, they just grew up different. They were just like, I need to work and provide for my family. They weren't thinking like, and I got to do, put my kids in activities. This isn't even a term anymore. It was called a latchkey kid.
Yep.
Where it was like, you went to school, you went home, you were kind of like on your own until your parents got home from work. Yeah.
You know,
and
take care of yourself.
And where we lived, there were a million times that I forgot my key. And I figured out how to basically open the door without using it. I would break into my own house multiple times a week because I forgot my key.
Oh my God.
And I was always, and I never told my parents because I'm like, if I tell them, then they're going to get it fixed. But then if I forget my key, I'm ass out until one of them gets home. So I would, for years, I would be doing, I needed sports. That's why I'm so much with my kids now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, you're doing something. They basically have, okay, Jax is off on Tuesdays and Lucy's off on right now on Tuesdays and Sundays. They basically, but they are every day they have something. Some days on the weekends, like Saturdays, it's like they both have multiple activities.
Oh no, I would have been your parents because I ain't trying to do all that. That's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't have it in me.
But they like it. Like all of my kids, whenever they went through a phase of something that they liked, I'm like, this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life because you love it. Fine. Like if God forbid one of my kids, and this happened, came up to me and did a magic trick, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to a magic store and I'm gonna get a bunch of tricks.
That's good.
Yeah. Except that then they lost interest. So many things like that. So many things.
For the ladies, were your parents like, I'm assuming they were there, but were they aggressive about like, you got a game, you do?
No.
What?
Yeah, no, they really didn't care, to be honest.
What?
It's not that they didn't care. Just, I mean, it was like like I said, it was like sports was just for me was just about like being with my friends. Like, and I liked it, and maybe that's why I don't consider myself a highly competitive person. I'm just like, all right, you got that. Like,
What? I am blown away because I know as a kid, even elementary school, hey, we're lining up to pick teams for kickball. And we took it serious.
And it was fun. I liked kickball. And
we had fun, but it was like, if I didn't get picked first, I was upset. Like, I don't know. I guess it might be different for a lot of young boys or whatever, but it was always, can we get to the next level, next level, next level?
It was funny. I was never good at sports. Well, because I never freaking really played organized sports, but I was always good at the random games that now people are creating into organized sports and putting on ESPN, like dodgeball and all that stuff. Ooh. Oh my God.
You know what I wish would make a comeback? I loved playing tetherball. Do you remember tetherball?
Tetherball.
It was the pole with a ball on a string and you like went around.
Dynamite. That's how
That was
I
a
know
game?
tetherball.
And if you could get it to go all the way around, one person was facing you and you were you would try and like hit it around them to get the ball to wrap around the string to wrap around the pole.
I never knew the
You remember it?
I remember the apparatus. I didn't know that that was a game that had rules.
Oh yeah, you played it against somebody, and they would try and like block it or whatever.
Oh.
Maybe that might be the one thing I was competitive was tetherball. I loved.
We used to play that when we had indoor recess when the weather was too bad outside.
Oh really?
Yep, and they had it in the gym. That's why when you said it, my mind went right back then.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wow.
Wait, you had a tetherball thing inside?
I know.
It was inside,
I've never
yeah.
seen them inside. I've only
Oh
seen them
wow!
outside.
See, for us, if it was indoor recess, it was dodgeball, but it was literally probably the size of this studio. It was so.
Damn, everybody's getting black.
Oh my! You are getting, and it was the. You know the sound when I talk about those big red rubber balls.
Oh yeah,
Like you
I
are
can
getting
smell 'em.
blasted. So like the kids who like didn't have good reaction times, bloody nose immediately.
Red Rover.
Yeah. Oh, that's
San
another
Leroy,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Get clothesline.
Yeah, Red Rover. Your ass is going to the nurse. Don't forget to like and subscribe.